I would like to speak to my travel agent, please. Where the fuck am I? Oh, hi. I'm the Space Quest historian, and welcome back to Space Quest Incinerations. We have arrived in Black and White Land, and there's Stellar, apparently. Hi. Oh, hiya, Roger. How long have I been out? Longer than I've been these past couple of days, I'll give you that, yes. It's been hours since Halon's destruction. Doomtron and I found your cell floating around in space. You were practically out of oxygen by then. Doomtron, where is he? He's over here. Having fun, I'll bet. There he is. He used up the last of his rocket fuel to bring us to this lone asteroid. Poor buddy. Then he said something about his spark fizzling out and he hasn't moved since. Turns out some idiot fitted him with an air conditioner spark plug. Wasn't me, I swear. Aw, man, some idiot is right. So, what happened? Where's the incinerator? Oh, come check it out. This does not bode well. Oh, there it is. It's been dead up there ever since we found you. What's happened up there? I'm not sure. Last I remember, the guards were grabbing Beatrice and Havoc was going after them. Must have done something to stop the ship then. Yeah, great. Havoc controls the incinerator now. This is all going according to plan. Doomtron told me everything, by the way. He told me about the conspiracy, the assassin, even your time-traveling son. Doomtron can't keep a fucking secret. Must sound like a real nutcase to you. Well, you always sound like a nutcase to me, Roger, but it's hard to ignore the fact that this superweapon your son spoke of actually exists. It's right fucking there. Did the fleet escape, at least, since when do we care about those jackasses? And I managed to radio into the Forager and warn them about the incinerator. Whether they got out in time is another story. Great hero I turned out to be then, huh? Not one of your best attempts, no, but what the heck possessed you to try and take on an entire army alone? Seemed like a good idea at the time. I don't know. I had to save Beatrice somehow. Oh, right. Figures. It always comes down to Beatrice, doesn't it? You, the general, everything she touches turns to stupid. Yeah, really screwed things up, didn't I? Never gonna win her back now. With all things considered, I could really care less. Let's just focus on the situation at hand, okay? Well, this is a very serene, nice vista of a deadly space weapon just floating into nothingness and having a pleasant conversation with a person who keeps dropping us hints and we're just too fucking blind to see him. Yeah, good on you, Roger. And of course, the first question we can ask her is, what's your problem with Beatrice? Because we really have no independent thoughts in our heads, do we? No, what's your problem with Beatrice? I don't have a problem, Roger. You do. And until you figure that out for yourself, I can't help you. What problem with Beatrice? Okay, how about the fact that you're whining over a girl who's clearly ruined your life? Before her, you used to be incredible, Roger. You battled the Sarians, you took on Vohal's army, you defeated the pirates of Pestilon. All of them by accident, I want to interject here, but still. I've seen you do amazing things when you put your heart into it. You're not the buffoon she makes you out to be. Kind of, actually, but we'll let her keep talking. But we were meant for each other. Okay, listen to yourself. Here we are on the verge of total annihilation, and you sound like a broken house pet. You mean, record? I know what I said. Forget it. There's more important things to worry about. Look me up when you decide to start being a real man again. Ow! Ooh. Oh, sorry for all the unconsciousness. I accidentally clicked. Wasn't my fault. Oh, that's okay. You were low on air. I meant for you. I had to drug your coffee or you wouldn't have let me leave the station. But RJ knocking you out? Totally not my idea. Well, at least you saved me when I rendered myself unconscious. I guess you could say I'm a total knockout. Ah, Stellar, please. Hey, I'm entitled to at least one bad pun. Okay, I'll grant her that. In fact, this is the most conscious I've seen her in quite a while now. Or actually, it has gone a full 5 minutes, has it? Yeah, almost. 4 minutes and 50 seconds, and she's still technically on her feet. Although she is sitting on her ass, she could at any point get up and walk around on her feet. Why couldn't I change the future? I got to Halon within 3 days. I did everything I could to stop the launch, and I even rescued Beatrice. Everything should have fallen into place. Was my son wrong? Did I miss something? How could I have done it differently? Why am I still feeling like a fucking patsy in all of this? You know, maybe you did everything right. Maybe you just blah-de-blah. Okay, what's really bothering me is that my son kept showing up when I was in trouble, but he's not showing up now when I need him the most. Well, he's from the future. Maybe he knows you're going to get through this without his help. And maybe I messed up and changed the future somehow. That ship should have never been launched. And I blew it with Beatrice. Maybe I prevented him from being born. Well, big fucking whoop there. Not to mention that Vohal, Kronar, and Havoc are all on that ship, and last I checked, all 3 of those scenarios are bad for us. Okay, so what if you change the future? Havoc might be on our side now. We should at least go up there and check. He might need our help. Yeah, he's the last fucking person I want to help. You know what? I've helped enough. Zavart was right. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Thanks. I appreciate being dragged down with you like this. Sorry. Benny's Vohal, by the way. Just in case you were wondering who uploaded that virus into the station. Benny? Are you sure? Do you have any proof? Yeah, I had Vohal's own testimony, but I put it in a toaster. Oh yeah, if you see a toaster on wheels anywhere, that's Vohal. I suddenly gave him a German accent. Why is Vohal a toaster on wheels? Oh, it was the only way he could carry a landmine. I'll stop asking questions now. That was epic, by the way. Okay, how are we going to get off this asteroid? Good question. We have no way of contacting command. The incinerator might be our only way out of here. Okay. Well, what do you think of my new best friend? Well, he truly is a unique model for a G2. I've never heard of any Armech who's crossed the galaxy, survived an active battlefield, and defeated a giant chicken while entirely on autopilot. Not to mention picking fights with G3 units. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know what you did to him, but he's evolved beyond his own programming. Oh, sir. He's like the General's X model with half the tech. Would be a shame to lose him now. We should fix him if we can. If only we had a new spark plug, preferably something more suited towards robots. Right. Well, despondent as I apparently still am with 2 quests, not 1, count them, 2 quests on me hands, I need some time to think. Oh dear fucking Christ, we're in sullen mode. Okay, let's have a look around. This is your ejected prison cell. Is there anything in... There wasn't anything in there when I checked, or when I was stuck in there for how many hours it was, but... Nah, you spent enough time in there, thank you. Rusty anchor? A large iron anchor rests next to the souvenir shanty. What's the souvenir shanty, you might ask? It's the oldie souvenir shanty. This cheap kiosk delighted tourists for ages and even had its own mascot, Fisherman Pete, who unfortunately quit after being pushed off the asteroid one too many times by rogue children. Yeah, that'll do it. Is there anything inside? No, the souvenir shanty has long since been out of business. All their goods and wares probably looted during the riots? Right, okay. Besides, there's no way you could ever move that large boulder blocking the door, which is not an object, so that is not what we're supposed to do, it's just decoration. Fine. We can have a look at Stelly Poo. Your friend Stellar has miraculously survived the massacre in Halon, although it has done nothing to put her in a better mood. She's in a better fucking mood than we are. Okay. Let's go have a little checkup with Doomitron. Actually, let's just clear away the garbage. You stomp down the pile until it's completely out of sight. This arrow is pointed to the nearest available porta-johns, all of which are presently buried beneath piles of rubble. Excellent. Okay. Doomy Boo? Your friend Doomtron sits dead and motionless, his spark plug having finally given out. Can I still climb inside him for old time's sake? Nope, simply turning him on now won't do much good without a new spark plug. Oh, incidentally, Chris, the author of the game, left a comment a couple of episodes ago that I should start using the talk icon on various objects, even though it wouldn't appear that I would need to talk to them. He did say it was because Doomtron and Roger would then have a conversation about it. So, but I'm gonna start trying using the talk icon more for Doomtron. Right, well, I'm fucking glad I went to that effort. Okay. Let's have a little wander around, shall we? Hey, oh. Why, what's this? Something about this place seems very familiar. Of course, it's RobertaLand! You and Beatrice came here on your first date so many years ago. It's really fallen into disrepair. Feeling nostalgic, you decide to take a closer look. Hey, it's our old friend from the bar! How's tricks, me friend? Hey, for a giant insect, you have to admire his attention to cleanliness. Yeah, actually, I was kind of wondering about that. Let's poke at him. Greg wouldn't like that. Neither would you. Okay, we can have a chat with him. Sullen though we are. Greg, is that you?
Hey, it's you! The guy who got me my ship back. How's that dynamite working out for you?
What are you doing here?
Can you believe it? I found a whole theme park just floating around. I called dibs on it.
But this place has been shut down for years.
But that's the beauty of it. The park's already built. I just need to get it running again. I've cast in the last of my fireworks, sold off a few ship's parts, and bought me some tools. It's time to get this place back in shape.
He's very optimistic for a giant insect, and holy shit, we can ask him a lot. Is this even legal? Pretty sure some corporation still owns the rights to this place. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
What do I care? I break the law all the time. At least now, it's for a good cause. It's not like I'm stealing anyway. Infringing, maybe, but hey, they're doing nothing with the park.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Activision.
Heck, maybe I can get away with it if I repaint everything and give the place a new name. Either way, it gives me something to do, and who knows? Maybe the experience will lead to some legal business deals in the future.
As long as you know the risks.
If my species didn't take risks, we'd still be hiding under fridges.
A lot of winks and nudges in the direction of Activision. In fact, Chris did say that he was building this game. I think I mentioned this in the first episode too. He was building this game knowing full well that Activision could pull the plug on him at any point, because they have done that with fan games in the past. Space Quest 7, the fan-made Space Quest 7. So he was building the game knowing that he could at any point change the IP, basically change Roger into another character, and basically just, still make the game but not have it be a Space Quest game. And Richard Cobb had commented in the last episode that from this point on it becomes very hard to imagine what this game would have been like if it had been, stripped of all its Space Questiness. But I really appreciate the little nods, winks, elbows, and the ribcage that Chris put in here towards Activision. Greg, of course, is talking about RobertaLand, but he is really talking about fan game. I'm sure you're all on board with that. Why are you doing this?
Why am I trying to become the successful owner of my own amusement park? Probably because sitting on a sidewalk begging for money wasn't working out.
But look at this place, it's a dump. What's the point?
Okay, let me tell you something. I spent my whole life looking for a point. And you know what? There's never a point. Someday a jerk will use a washer to steal a quarter out of your hat, and other days some good Samaritan will come along and free your spaceship.
Both of them me.
Either way, life goes on, so you might as well do something with it. Enjoy your freedom, I say.
Cool. There is no freedom. Just one meaningless quest after another.
No freedom? Your friend told me you were trying to save the universe from that incinerator thing. Not many people have the kind of freedom to do that.
But I blew it. I didn't even save the girl. I'm a failure.
But you're still alive. You still have a chance to set things right. You just need a little pick-me-up.
Okay, what do you recommend?
See that incinerator? It's a little like us. At our worst, we just burn through life. We're so caught up in the past that the present turns to ash.
Funny for a fan game. So what? I should live for the future. I had a golden ticket for the future and I still blew it.
I'm saying you should live in the now. That ship can burn through anything around it, but it'll never burn itself. Maybe you need to be the same way.
This is surprisingly deep for a person who eats garbage. I have to burn things?
Absolutely! If you want to find your focus, you need to let go of whatever has control over your life. Burn it in your mind. Or literally burn something. It's more fun that way.
Seems to know a lot about self-help.
Hey, my species can adapt to nuclear fallout. This should be nothing for you. Now do yourself a favor and go burn something.
I I fucking well can. Actually, I'm gonna do that because later, Greg, if we don't pick up Roger's spirit, he's just gonna not want to do anything. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, souvenir photograph of Beatrice. Stick it in. There's an oh, there was a flamey thing over here. Hey, Bia. Bye-bye, Bia. Fucker. Ooh, Neitzer! And we're back, ladies and janitors. We are absolutely back. The music will attest to that fact, yes. Some people's criticism of this game is that it treats Beatrice very roughly, like it really doesn't care for Beatrice. And I've made the point before that this is subject to interpretation, and Beatrice is actually kind of justified acting the way she does. And we have to keep in mind that what we just talked to Stellar about, this is from her perspective, secret crush and all that, so of course she's not gonna have very nice things to say about Beatrice either. Also, Roger's tits are really noticeable from this profile-y sort of pose, so I'm just gonna root through disposable phones while the majestic music plays. You rummage through the box of disposable phones, but don't find anything that works. Okay, cool. Hey, rocket ride. This could be our ticket out of here, I highly doubt. A large ceramic kids ride is mounted on the platform next to the gates. You can't help but notice that it's aimed directly at the incinerator. Too bad it's not a real rocket, or you could ride it off this asteroid. There is, however, a little nutty bolty thing here. This ride seems to be malfunctioning. You consider salvaging it, but a lone bolt fastens it securely to the platform. Do we have anything? No. Keep looking. Can't scroll any more to the left. Ooh, coin slot. It's a coin slot for the rocket ride. Are we actually gonna steal Greg's money again? No. Now, you know what? First of all, let's rummage through the trashed animatronics. You dig through the wax models, but can't find anything interesting. You consider salvaging them for parts, but it would take forever to get through all that wax. This sounds like a job for fire! Okay, so we light them on fire. Also, this statue is moving. Every time I scroll around here... What's up with the statue? The statue seems to follow anyone who walks past. But it doesn't talk to its prey. Greggy Poo, what's with that statue?
Crazy, huh? It's some kind of security bot.
Will it shoot me?
Nah, I disabled that feature this morning when I found that it can't distinguish between friend and foe. Now it just follows any moving target. Should keep my enemies at bay. Too bad I can't reach behind it and loosen its grip mechanism. I wouldn't mind having that pulse rifle.
That would be quite interesting, yes. Has that spot been swept enough?
Hey, there's a lot of dust on this asteroid.
Cool. I'll ask him the other stuff later. I'll just go through his tools first. Hey, can I borrow your toolbox?
Not a chance. Those were expensive.
Yeah, I could really use them.
And give me some collateral first.
Collateral, you say? How about an engagement ring? Shit, we don't need it at this point. Could I give you this ring as collateral for your toolbox?
Ooh, shiny. Alright, help yourself. Just give the tools back when you're done.
Does that mean I get the... Okay, that's kind of the definition of collateral, is that I get my ring back when he's done. I could always give it to the next girl in line. Stellar. You poke around inside the toolbox and find all the tools you'll ever need to do anything. Okay, so I don't need to actually open it, I just need to use the tools on this thing. No good. Can't remove the bolt with the weight of the rocket on it. Okay, so I'll just light it on fire then at some point. Do I actually have anything I could light on fire? Something paperish kind. Probably not the most important thing in the universe. That would be bad. Ooh, trash. You climb on top of the rock pile and gently nudge the garbage off the side of the asteroid. Now it's somebody else's problem. Hell yeah. Ooh, payphones. Why does this guy always hang out around payphones? Much like all payphones, these require a cortisoid. Okay, well, let's use the toolbox on the second thing here that needed one, and that would be little pulsy rifle-y kind of. Oh shit, can't reach the control panel when the statue is facing you. So we need to get Greg to move over here somehow so that he'll clean up some shit over here. Okay, the majestic music is kind of getting on my nerves now, so I think it is time to skedaddle, Pooh. Incidentally, you can never get into RobertaLand. I'm very sorry.
Yahavuzl Mountain! You gaze upon the great Yahavuzl Mountain. This twisted monument to evil was made popular by the RobertaLand musical Fantastica, where Yavuzl came down from his mountain to sing the Tower Beyond Dreams duet with Princess Rosima. Some creative license has been taken, I feel. Steering wheel simulator? What appears to be a simple Ferris wheel is actually a steering wheel simulator. Once the ride starts, it detects the nearest police chase and immediately syncs itself up to the motion of the pursued vehicle's steering wheel. It's actually kind of interesting, but what if, perish the thought, nothing is happening, so it just sits there? While the ride can go on for quite a while, it's nice to know that every time it stops, justice has been served. I love that. That's very inventive. Now I just want to look at the rides. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little distracted here. The Poisonous Snake. It's the Poisonous Snake roller coaster. This ride takes you on a whirlwind journey into Yavuzl Mountain, where, through the magic of fog and mirrors, you bear witness to yourself dying over and over again in many sick, twisted dioramas. At the end of the ride, you go down a waterfall, your life status is restored, and it's like you never even tripped on that cat in the first place. Oh, King's Quest 3, how I hate you. Okay, you pick up this pile of garbage and launch it into space, where it is promptly eaten by a space whale. Okay, I think he was running out of clever things to... Oh, cleaned up all the garbage in the game. Really? Wow. Well, achievement fucking unlocked. That was the last of them. Cool. Anyway, I think he was running out of clever descriptions at that point, which is good because, you know, we've done it all. We've cleaned them all up, and we can have a talk with Stellar now. Stelly Poo. Hello. Are you aware we're in RobertaLand? Yeah, I remember coming here as a kid. I hate seeing it like this. The corporations couldn't just leave a good thing alone. Not when there was some pocket change to be made off of it. I was at their new park a couple of years back. It's none of the fun and twice the prize. I don't even recognize the mascots anymore. I threw up in my mouth when I saw what they did to Larry the Lizard. I hope Greg can fix the place. It'd be nice to take another whirl on the Poisonous Snake before the universe gets destroyed, that is. Okay, apparently you're no help. That's fine. That's fine. I will go back and poke around the entrance to RobertaLand some more, and then we'll be right back, I guess. Maybe we can find some power for Doomy Tronny here. That'd also be very grand. Well, here's a thought. All the phones don't work, but mine does, so maybe we stick ours in it. Yes, you cleverly slip your phone underneath the box, and then I tell him that there's a working phone there, so he'll go over and check it out. Hey. Oh, I give it a call somehow. But I need to find a cortisoid to actually call it. Alright, we'll poke around the coin slot. Yeah, we don't want to put anything in, we want to get something out. Nail file? Can't fit that in the coin slot. Plunger, probably not, but fuck it. No. Ooh, I can have a look inside the dude's ship. There you go. I just used the toolbox on. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I'm just poking around inside your ship. You remove the ship's engine and grab the starter. You also try to find a spark plug for Doomtron, but it seems Greg has already scrapped it.
Thanks, Greg. This engine might come in handy.
No, thank you for lowering the value of my pile of scrap.
Okay, maybe rocket engine goes in rocket? There we go, you wedged the rocket engine not NG. NG, the engine, firmly into the back of the ceramic rocket ride. It fits perfectly. Well, fuck me, let's launch the thing with the Wii emotes. Don't press that button until you're ready to blast off. Am I supposed to attach something to this? I do want to blast off. Maybe my plunger can act as a torch? In one of your more unpredictable moves, you set the toilet plunger on fire. The flammable plunger head ignites instantly, giving it the appearance of a torch. Fuck me, I've been wandering around for 10 minutes, wondering what the shit I was supposed to do. Somehow, you put it in your pocket and don't die. Alright, now at least we can accomplish one thing, and that is to set these wax animatronics on fire. Not entirely sure what that will accomplish, but maybe there's a coin in there or something. The wax pants melt off the animatronic dummy, revealing a scrawny metal endoskeleton underneath. You discard the torched plunger. Did that do anything? You dig through the wax models, but can't find anything interesting. The only thing that piques your interest is the endoskeleton, and even your fingers can't do much with it. What in the shit did that accomplish? Do I toolbox it? Apparently I do! You pry open one of the access hatches behind the legs and pull out a spark plug. Finally, we can get Doomy up and running! Oh, Doomy, Doomy. Doom boy. Hey boy. Hey boy. Oh, this is gonna be good. That should do it. Good morning. Huh? What's going on, Roger? Hey, buddy! You did good out there. Doomtron, you're okay. I've been friends with him longer than you have. Hey, guys, man, I'm feeling much better now. This plug isn't from another air conditioner, is it? No, it's from an animatronic wax dummy. Only you, Roger. Only you. Now we can have a little chat with him. How you feeling, man? Good as new. Better even. The new voltage is really making a difference. Hopefully it won't burn out as quickly this time. He lasted a long fucking while on that other one. Yeah, it's strange though. I now have this uncanny urge to bother women, order room service, and urinate in public. I'm sure it'll pass. I hope not. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, can you give me a hand with that rocket? Sure, I'll meet you over there. And off he fucks, and I was just standing there. We could have walked together, buddy. Okay. Guess the sprite was a little too big to feasibly move across the screens. Hey, cheerio, buddy. I need you to distract that statue. No, can't do. I've been watching it, and it only seems to follow living organisms. Maybe Greg could help you out. No, I'd rather he didn't know what I was planning. Well, if I were you, I'd still try to make Greg move from that spot. We've solved this puzzle, technically. Hang tight, man. Climb on top of this now? No. Shit. Feel like I'm solving shit out of order here. Can I climb in? No, he's not giving out rides just yet. Stellar says you're a pretty amazing machine. Well, I'm flattered, but frankly, she's not my type. Not enough junk in the trunk. Literal junk, I mean. Like, literal trunk. She even compared you to the X model. She says there's no other G2 unit like you. Why are you so different? It wasn't the spark plug, was it? I'm not sure, but I can't exactly call our adventures run-of-the-mill. You saved me from the fire. Twice. No human has ever saved an Armech before. We Armechs, we're built to be dispensable. Keeping one alive? Man, that's the stuff of legends. Maybe some ghost in the machine picked up on that and decided I needed to be as awesome as you were. I read that completely wrong, but okay. That's the first time anybody's ever called me awesome without following it up with failure. Still, you woke something up. Maybe it was that pep talk he gave me, or even just surviving against those G3s. Either way, something in me just wants to be legendary. Well, we can be legendary later. Let's get out of here for now. Thanks for saving me, buddy. Well, thank you for reviving me. Seriously, Stellar, why couldn't you find a spark plug? Trying to think of a way to get us out of here. She can hear us from way over there, apparently. I like Roger's priorities better. Okay, hang tight, man. Oh, you just have to use the tools on the rocket a second time, and then Doomtron holds it up. There you go. Perfect. Now I can remove the bolts. I thought I was supposed to... I don't know what I was supposed to. I had to go look in the walkthrough, and it just said, oh, you're just supposed to remove the bolt. That's what Doomtron is there for. Hey, a washer. All right, we're ready to blast off. Not just that. Not just yet. I don't want to go up there unarmed. Wait here while I find a weapon. And we do know where to find a weapon, but I still don't know how to... Where did that come from? Beggar's hat. What's with the hat? I thought you were done with begging.
In the light of watching my ship get torn apart and my park vandalized, I've decided to start accepting donations.
Okay. Can I borrow that quarterzoid?
Like you bored my engine?
No! Well, this is the same puzzle over again, and that hat just magically appeared, so you switch Greg's quarterzoid for a washer. Again. There you go, I'd like to donate to a good cause.
Thanks! A few trillion more of those and we can cure cancer.
Okay, but at least now we can phone our own phone. Here you go, who am I gonna call? Myself! Your phone starts ringing.
What the? Do one of those cell phones still work?
Off you scoot, motherfucker! It must be in here somewhere. Ha ha ha, you retrieve your coin. And then I toolbox the shit out of Mr. Robot, who's just beyond the screen here. There you go. Ding ding, motherfucker. You carefully loosen the grip mechanism on the control panel. The statue's fingers move slightly. Ding. Does that mean I can grab his gun now? I want your gun. Can't reach the gun while he's aiming at Gregory.
I can't find it in this mess. I'll have to wait for it to ring again.
Oh, it's just a timer thing. Oh, so he's gonna come back, and that thing's gonna point at me, and now I can steal its gun. You carefully take the pulse rifle out of the statue's arms. Now we're cooking. There we fucking go. There's your tools, back in one piece. I'll be taking my ring back, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate you using my tools to wreck my ship, steal the rocket, and take that rifle I wanted.
No worries, man. No fucking worries. And you recover your phone. We could, of course, just to, you know, end the episode on an absolute high, try and phone the other numbers, the bewildering array of numbers that were available to us. Who am I gonna call? Ghostbusters! Let's see, 555-2368. Hello, Ghostbusters. Hi, do you have Prince Albert in a can? No, but we do have Prince Albert inside our ecto containment unit. Would you like to speak with him? Sure.
Hello, this is Prince Albert of Sexy Coburg in Gotham. How may I help you?
Yeah, question. Who are you and why are you always in a can?
I was husband to Queen Victoria in the 1800s. The prank call you're attempting actually references my son Albert Edward, referring to a brand of tobacco named after him, before he changed his name to Edward the 567th in 1901.
So they kept the tobacco in a can. I totally get the joke now.
Indeed. Glad to be of assistance. Goodbye.
You say goodbye to Prince Albert and hang up, retrieving the coin. Oh, that was educational. I did not expect that. Let's call Stellar. You dial up Stellar's number. Hello. Hi, Stellar.
I'm calling you from a payphone.
Yeah, I can see you. Why don't you just call me from your own phone? I don't want to waste my minute. Well, you're wasting mine. Just come over if you want to talk. Stellar hangs up. Let's see, who else are we gonna call? Doomtron! Oh, Beatrice! Oh, you decide to dial Beatrice's number. I missed. She's not gonna pick up, is she?
Who is this? Is this Wilco?
This is your local power company. Is your refrigerator running?
Of course it is. I make it do 20 laps a day. Now get off this line. I need to keep it free.
Okay, so Kronar has Beatrice's number. Quite literally. Quickly hang up and retrieve your coin. It might not be wise to call that number again. So let's... They actually removed it from the list. Okay. Doomtron. You dial in Doomtron's frequency. He has one, apparently. Hey, Doomtron. I'm hearing voices in my head. No, it's me, man. Roger. Oh, dude, you're like over at the payphones. Doomtron waves at you. Listen, can you do me a favor and not call me again? Answering a payphone call is like letting bats into my head. Oh, sorry. Okay, lastly, let's call... Savard. You try to dial up Area 6, but you're out of range. Alright, fine. Lastly, let's dial up Greg. Hey Greg!
What?
I'm calling you from a payphone.
I don't have a phone. You're just yelling at me.
Realizing your stupidity, you hang up and retrieve your delicious money. Lastly, we'll dial someone random. Lastly. Casino residence, who is this? Hello, Gabriel Knight. Mrs. Casino, what can you tell me about voodoo?
I do not have time for these. My dog is late for his dance lessons.
She promptly hangs up. Well, that was educational indeed. Almost even more so. So, I believe we should be good to go, sort of. Doomy, are you ready to go? Hey look, found a pulse rifle. Great. Now go grab Stellar so we can get out of here. Hang tight, man, I fucking will. Man, would you believe with the triumphant music playing, I've been playing for almost 50 minutes? No, more than 52 minutes now. Just wandering around in a circle. I actually had to look up a walkthrough for the stupidest thing ever. I had to click an icon instead of just asking someone. And then the whole thing just fell into place. Hey, Stellar! Come on, I think I found a ride off this rock. It's time to get really triumphant now. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I've had some time to think, and if we can't get a message out to command, we'll need to sneak onto the incinerator and destroy it ourselves. I don't know, try to take on an army again? This is more that Beatrice stupidity, is it? Also, how did you just pronounce that word? No, I'm being stupid on my own terms. I'm with you, buddy. I'm still feeling that blind confidence from earlier. So what do you say, Stellar? We can't do this alone? Also, you actually have combat training, and I'd sooner trust you with a gun than Roger. Might regret this later, but what the hell, right? Universe needs a saving. When this is over, nachos and mini golf are on me. Make it around a beer and you got a deal. Awesome. Put that thing down, Raj.
Let's ride.
Now, actually, seriously, put that down. You are not qualified for a pulsy rifly thing. Whee! Oh yeah, nothing bad can come from this. How's everyone? Why am I still holding the rifle? Alright team, listen up. We're gonna execute a class 5 wedge maneuver. Doomtron, you're on crowd control. Take the middle ground and punch a hole through the ranks. Stellar, go to the upper catwalks. Provide cover fire. I'll move in through the engine core and flank the enemy forces. We're gonna plow straight through and take the bridge by force. Now let's do it! Hang on, I need to go refuel and there's a pump that way. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. And there's a comm room over there. I should see about sending out a homing signal. Bye, everyone. But, guys, don't worry about us. You can go ahead. We'll meet you on the bridge. Man, I had that rehearsed in my head and everything. Alright, Wilco. Looks like it's just you and me. And I feel like chicken tonight. Oh, boy. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? Hi. Still good. Put the fucking rifle down, seriously. Oh, hi, Benny. Fucker got what's coming to him. And this is where the game gets a bit tricky. Yeah, not doing this right now. Okay. This is actually an arcade sequence. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to stop the episode here, and we'll come back to more of this heart-pounding, pulsing action. As you can hear, it is very heart-pounding and pulsing. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for the exciting finale to Space Quest Incinerations next week. Until then, like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do. Do leave me a comment, because I truly love the comments, and I'll see you around the Chrono Street.